Oh, it's Monday. It's Monday. Here we go. Time for Topless Monday.
Hi, Jim.
Muff Monday. Yeah, show your muffs. Steve wants big hairy muffs.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Steve wants big hairy muffs.
Yeah. Trim that baby with a hedge trimmer.
What do you mean trim it? I thought you wanted it big and hairy. What the hell?
Landon strips of pussies. Steve wants big old hairy muffs.
Yeah. I want to spread and dig through.
You what? You what?
Hello.
He really does want dog food, lady.
I don't know what you're saying. Are you into big hairy muffs, Steve?
Sure, any kind of muff.
Yeah.
Hairy, not hairy, bold.
You want you don't care. You just want
No, yeah.
Oh, happy birthday! Not birthday. Happy day.
birthday.
First person in the chat room was my brother Goose.
Oh,
He was into a YouTube. He wasn't in the Facebook, but he's in a YouTube chat room today. Happy birthday, Goose! I see Brent was in. COVID Christina.
COVID.
She was the third person in. Diane's in. So yeah, people are getting to the chat room already.
Getting going.
I wonder if they got in time to hear us imply that Steve likes big old hairy.
We didn't have to imply it. He admitted it.
Well, I'm just saying that. I hope that they were in after that happened. I'd hate for anyone to have actually heard that. But
Goose was already in.
oh, Goose was in. When we were talking about the big old hairy muffs.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Goose probably has recently had some hairy muffs.
Yeah, he's been up in Chicago.
Yeah, he's single now, so God knows what he's doing.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
He's trying not to catch COVID or gonorrhea.
Or syphilis.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, yeah. He's single, he's got what he's got going on. Oh yeah. Oh well.
That's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's been so long since you've been single, you don't remember what it's like to deal with all of that.
No, of course not. No, it's been literally
Decades.
2 years. Yeah, it's been over 3 decades since I've, been with someone other than my wife. Thank God.
Cell phones have come out since you were single.
Well, thank God. Thank God, because I am completely, utterly, fanatically in love with my wife. So I've never had to deal with any of the other crap that so many other people have to deal with. And thank God for that. I mean, thank God. Oh, well. But that's all right. I mean, as long as there's people like Steve out there ready to
dive head first into some hairy muffs.
First, and yeah, take care of some big old hairy muffs, then you don't need we don't need people like me in the dating pool, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Steve will take care of them muffs.
Hey, Steve, you want the number to my ex-wife?
Sure.
She got a big old hairy The ex-wife got a big old hairy muff.
I think she does now.
Oh, good Lord. I thought your ex-wife had COVID, right?
She should be getting past it right about now because it was Christmas. 10
but
days.
She had it, right?
She did have it. So at least she'll have the antibodies for like 60 days, so Steve will be safe.
But it was a big old hairy muff filled with COVID, Steve.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, man. That sounds like a dream come true.
Hey, guess what? It's blonde hair down there, too.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, how old is she? Because, that turns gray quicker.
I need to think about it here.
Doesn't that turn gray quicker? Am I wrong with that? But doesn't blonde hair turn gray quicker? Or
No,
am
I
wrong?
thought it takes longer
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
because it's already so light.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
She's
I
36 now.
Oh yeah.
don't know. I started going gray in my 40s, late 40s.
Yeah.
And then when 50 hit, holy shit, then I had to start dyeing it. You know,
Yeah.
because it was too out of control. I mean, good Lord. I don't want to look like you know.
36.
What 36 was what?
But he's
Still-
thinking about my ex-wife.
Oh,
I'm old enough to be your daddy.
yeah.
Yeah, you are. And guess what? She'd probably still sleep with you.
Oh, hell yeah, that's even better.
You think she would actually lower standards and sleep with Steve?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good Lord.
Of course, she did just get gastric bypass done.
Oh, so
Oh.
she's starting to
So
lose some weight.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
taken off about 50, 60 pounds since the surgery was done about 2 months ago.
Good for wow. She's lost that much weight, and
Yeah.
she's
She's
how much
obeying,
they lose. Oh,
she's obeying the
shit.
diet. She's doing everything they told her to do. But I mean, that diet is highly restricted now.
Oh yeah.
Well, after
I mean-
gastric bypass, I don't think you can. There's
Yeah.
stuff you can't do.
And the portions have to be like really small.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
But yeah, 50, 60 pounds right in that area. She told me at Christmas that she's about 30 pounds away from where she was at when we met and we started seeing each other.
Wow. So when you met her, she was how much?
Well, here, I've got a picture actually.
And then after she met you, she put all that weight on?
Well, it was after Riley was born that she
Yeah.
put all the weight on because, she had to do the emergency C-section and everything.
Yeah.
And that was, she never really recovered back from it, honestly.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got a picture here.
That C-section's rough. I know my wife had a C-section, and I know how bad it messed her up. So, yeah. Oh well.
All
Be
right.
damned.
Here, I'll share it with you.
But you can still shave that. You can still trim. I mean, I don't
Well,
know what
I mean,
that has to
that's-
do with people trimming. I mean,
That just goes with her being lazy. There you go,
Yeah.
Ray. That was where she was at when we met.
Mm.
all right. So that's a pretty good size there.
Yeah.
And then she put on all that weight after the baby, huh?
And then she put on all the weight after the baby, and she had to do the gastric bypass because everything she tried, she couldn't, get the weight to come back off.
Yeah. Well, he's got that cigarette. Look at that
Yep.
picture,
I was
Steve.
just thinking that cigarette and a hat.
He's holding on to that cigarette tighter than he's holding on to her.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it out of her face.
Yeah, we know which one he left. We know which one he dropped of those of the two things he's holding on to. We know what got dumped and what didn't.
Yeah.
Well, when she was cheating.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
hell, I don't care about that.
Yeah. Oh, you don't care about that, Steve?
No.
Yeah, you just want some mangled muff. That's all you care about. So
I mean,
so your ex-wife got gastric bypass and
got
then
the gastric
COVID?
bypass done. And then got COVID later. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
good Lord.
Once you do the gastric bypass, the other side of that is you are immunocompromised.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I did find out that yes, she was vaccinated, but she just wasn't being as safe as she should have been.
Yeah, even if that means she didn't die from it,
Right.
Right. She didn't die from it. The symptoms weren't as bad as the first time she had it.
Well, you have to be clean if you don't. Of course, I'm only saying this to offend Christina. But I'm
Right.
just saying, if you don't want to catch COVID, you have to be clean.
Well, I think Christina
Yeah.
got it from cleaning a dirty apartment.
Well, perhaps she was
That's
around
fucking
someone.
income.
Perhaps she was around someone dirty,
Very dirty.
and it caught on. But I'm just saying, to get dirty, COVID. The dirtier you are, the easier you get COVID.
That's not true because I'm not
From
had
what I
COVID.
hear.
She probably got COVID from cleaning brownie batter underwear.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I'll tell you, it just sucks. It just sucks, man. Yeah. No, but you can't mess around. You can't mess around with it.
No, it's this Omicron is too virulent.
I don't go anywhere. I'm not. I don't go anywhere. I'm seriously. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, you might think I'm messing around. I'm not. I am not going anywhere.
I'm well aware you're not messing around.
Yeah, I don't want COVID. I don't want COVID.
We could even say, hey, let's go see Spider-Man. They've cleaned the entire
No.
theater out. No.
DC offered to take me. Of course, I was right during my constipation miss, but even
blame
though he
Steve for that,
offered, I couldn't go. I could not go. Yeah, which sucked because I really wanted to see it, but at the same time, I don't want to get any COVID. Because I'm a person. Even though I'm vaccinated, and I'll be boosted here. I am going Wednesday to get a booster. I got to get my booster. So they finally got me in Wednesday. Remember when I told you I made that appointment weeks ago?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was trying to get it the week of when I made the appointment. I had to wait a month. And the month is up a Wednesday. That's how I'm getting my booster. Jesus. So that's when I'm getting it. Oh, well, but yeah. So that's how it works. Ugh. I'm gonna have to fill up my car with gas just as I'm waiting in line to get that booster.
Oh, you
I'm
better
going to a drive-up facility.
Oh, you did get one then.
I'm going Wednesday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I scheduled it a month ago, but the
Yeah.
appointment is for this Wednesday.
Now your driver's window works unlike some other people.
Yeah, my driver's window. All I do is I hit a button and it goes down.
Oh, perfect.
I'm not like
You better hope it's not frozen.
I'm not like some people where I got to open up the door like a hillbilly. That's how Steve goes through drive-thrus. He opens up that door
Bing, bing, bing.
and they throw the food in. Yeah, and then he takes off again. That's how it works.
So he would be perfect for going to that South 6th Street KFC where they're cussing at him the whole time too.
I thought
yeah.
you just shut the door and drive off.
Yeah.
So when they throw the
Absolutely.
food out and go, here's your fucking chicken,
Yeah.
he just opens the door to catch it.
Steve would just fit right
outfielder.
in. Yeah, he catches everything in that door.
Don't make me get out.
Do you eat the food after you go through a drive-thru? Do you eat the food in the car so you don't have to carry it into the house?
90% of the time, yeah.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't want to carry all this. Let me just eat it out here.
Except when I get like 20-piece nuggets, I can't eat them that quick.
And then you get inside, and then you're sad. You're like, oh shit, now I don't have anything to eat inside.
Exactly, yeah.
So then you got to run back out and
I gotta find something else to eat.
yeah. I don't go through a lot of drive-thrus for food. You know what I mean? I don't get a lot of yeah. But the worst part is if I go to work out, okay, I'll go work out sometimes, and on the way back, I'll stop and get I'll get a salad from Arby's. And then I run home, and then the problem is, here's the problem. By the time I get home, then I have to carry it into the house. You know what I mean? And I can't, and it's such a thing. I got to stand up and I got to hold onto the car. It's such a, and then I got to put it in the ground. And then I can't even explain what a pain it is. It's such a pain just to, to bring carry out into the house.
Well, look at this. Steve's laughing at your blight.
No.
You're laughing at my disability. Thanks, Steve.
You can see my little basket right here over my walker. That's what I do. I have a little basket on my walker.
Well, it's very. I just
Very
find
condescending.
those are very sad. Very sad. Yes, I don't need a walker a basket on my walker.
But Christina says you need a Merce.
No, listen, here's my value. As a human being, I need a butler. That's what I need. I need a full-time butler or a full-time, someone just to help. That's what I need. Just to help me. To you know.
And then they'll do it for free, right?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. You know what? I wish because I'm like Batman, I need an Alfred.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I need Alfred. Yeah. I like what Pete says. Steve stole that basket from a little kid's bike. Yeah, it's exactly what he did. Absolutely.
That's what it looks like.
Some kid running around with a basket in his bicycle. Not anymore. Steve's got it. Yeah.
It was the same kid that I got the backpack off of.
Yeah. Oh, poor kid.
I had a stole their bike too.
We know. I couldn't imagine what you did to that poor kid. Oh my God, poor child.
Oh,
Poor child.
you know that's why he's really moving. Is he's got all those kids buried under the bedroom floor.
Yeah. So when are you moving? When's the plan?
Saturday.
Oh, you're moving Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna let COVID Christina help you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
If anybody else wants to help, I'll buy the beer and pizza.
Oh my God! So it's going to be Little Caesars and Blatz.
There's nothing
No.
wrong with Little Caesars, right, Steve?
Casey's probably.
Is that cheapest? Is it cheaper than Little Caesars?
No, it's just closer.
What's
We
the
don't have a
cheapest?
Little
What's the
Caesars in
cheapest
Williams.
pizza?
Little Caesars.
Oh, is Little
Little
Caesars
Caesars.
really cheap? Because there's a
Yeah.
Little Caesars not that far from me. There's the
Yeah, $6.
I got a Little Caesar over there on. It's in the old family video. Yeah, and so literally that's not that far from where I live.
Not a fan.
You don't like little. You know who used to love Little Caesars was Marvin.
Yeah, still does.
Because when we would do morning disaster meetings at my house when I had the big house in Chatham,
hmm
we would have writing meetings, and Marvin would come over and he'd be like, "Don't anybody order any food." It's like, what? He goes, "I've taken care of the food." It's like, oh, and so then he and Jimmy would leave the meeting and they'd come back and Marvin would be like, "I got my favorite pizza." And it's like, oh, I wonder what he got. Did he go get, this is when Leo's Pizza was in Chatham. Oh, did they get Leo's? Did they get Pizza Hut? What did they get? And then he'd whip out like 2 boxes of Little Caesars. He'd go, "Oh, I love it." And he'd be the only one that would eat it.
Ugh.
But I remember grabbing a piece of it, and it was pretty good, you know.
Dude, the last Little Caesars pizza I had, I looked at it, and then I went and I got a paper towel and I put it on top of it, and I just
Yeah.
set it there, and it soaked up so much grease that it was dripping when I picked it up like 30 seconds later.
I'm
What-
sure it's
yeah.
good. It's cheap, huh? You
It's
say
$5
it's six? It's $5 for a pizza? Oh shit!
$6.
Well, $6 if you're getting more than one topping.
All I need is cheese or just
Sausage or pepperoni, hot and ready. It's like
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
Damned. I'll take that.
Pizza.
Ugh.
My wife got a free pizza the other day.
Really?
Oh, freeze even better.
Yeah, we got a free pizza from a Pizza Hut somehow. I don't know what we did to get it, but we got a free pizza. So, that was pretty good. Now,
Freeze even better.
yeah, but it was really tasty too. It was really tasty.
You know what I'm thinking about doing is I might run over and get some Leo's. That sounds really good.
You might go to Jacksonville.
I might run to Jacksonville and get Leo's. Triple mask.
That's a long drive just to get, I take this medicine that's been curbing my appetite, but because I got the COVID, or not the COVID, but the constipation. All right. Because I got the constipation, I said, when I talked to my doctor, she goes, "Well, it could have been," she goes, "You want to know what caused it? Was probably the medicine you're taking." She goes, "Because that medicine curbs your appetite, but it also curbs your thirst.
Uh-huh.
So I probably wasn't drinking enough water. That's why I got dehydrated, and that's why my poop dried up,
Mhm.
to like hard concrete and wouldn't come out." And so anyway, she said, I said, maybe I should skip a week. She goes, you could try, but you know, you got to watch your appetite. I said, oh yeah, I will. So usually I take an injection on like Saturdays or Fridays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I said I was going to skip a week. But right now it's Monday and I'm so freaking hungry. Oh my God. Look, I'm talking about food.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I just
wondering
wanted-
after this what I'm going to eat after the show. I'm like, oh, I wonder if we got any of that pizza left.
Oh yeah, pizza sounds good.
I'm like, I wonder if there's any Christmas cookies in this house.
Oh my God, Ray.
I gotta go to the store today. I'm like, man, I got no food at all. And I've been doing that so I don't have to move it. But
Yeah,
shit,
I
I'm
blame
like,
you.
I opened the refrigerator. I got a thing of butter and some ketchup. I thought, fuck, I gotta go to the store.
Yeah, so but I tell you, man, I'm already getting hungry.
Mm-hmm. I
And
think I'm gonna get me some peanut butter cups.
There's no way. There's no way. By the way, Fat Sexy says, I bet if Ray had a little Caesars, his constipation would go away. My constipation went away last week. You know.
Did you send Steve a picture?
No, I should have. In fact, yesterday I should have sent him one.
No.
Because after the constipation, like there was 3 gigantic sized I don't know, boulders or whatever that came out and that unclogged me. Then it was poo stew for, you know. And this and I got unclogged. I got unclogged right before New Year's Eve. Thank God. You know what I mean? It was horrible. And then I went and it was just a mess. I mean, it was just everything was just I can't even explain. It was poop soup, you know, for like 3 days or whatever.
Mm.
And don't.
Why are you getting turned on by that?
I'm not.
That's
I
not
just-
what it sounds
It'd be
like.
nice if I could explain my bowel movements without you going, I mean, I gotta be honest. It's a little weird. It's a little unnerving.
Let's go back to reading the local news while he's making his. Ugh.
So yesterday I get up during the games, right? By the way, I lost so much money yesterday. God damn.
Were you taking betting advice from Sean?
No. I was talking to my nephew who was overbidding. He's overbidding and he's texting about how much money he's betting, and I got jealous and I'm like, well, shit, why don't I try to bet that much? Oh shit.
That's why.
Oh shit. I was up money and I ended up losing it all. And that's a big.
Then you got overconfident and
Yeah. But I lost every bet I made yesterday. Fuckers. So I don't even want to talk about it, but so I'm watching the games. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, get ready to go. Get ready for some poo stew, you know, or some poop soup. And I get on there and I'm waiting for the, you know, I mean, it was so bad. It was like, it would sound like someone taking a squirt gun and shooting the squirt gun into a river, you know.
oh wow,
That's how
the
bad
last
it was.
thing I needed to hear.
So I go and I'm like, this feels different. And then all of a sudden, when it got into my colon, it was like, it was hurting. My colon's all beat up from having that, you know, concrete in it. And I was like, oh, then it hurt again. I was like, oh, no. But then it came out as somewhat it was solid. You know what I mean? And it was just this gigantic, you know, long.
Yeah, that's it.
It was like a boa constrictor. And it just came out, you know. It came out and circled the You know, it didn't
Oh.
come out and circled the whole.
Oh.
You know, yeah, I don't even know how that happens. And I was like, God, that's impressive. I want to take this picture for Steve. And I
And then
did.
you forgot your phone.
No, I probably should have, but I didn't. I didn't take it for Steve.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but
He appreciated the picture.
I had a solid movement. So, you know, anyway, that was.
I'm gonna have to say I've got a lot of poop pictures. I don't know if I appreciate them or not, but we have a new winner for the largest, most disturbing poop picture. I received it yesterday. It comes from a listener, COVID Christina, from her son Gabriel.
Oh no, her son Gabriel's like,
He
what's
wanted to.
Gabriel 4 or 5 years old. He's not.
Yeah,
Or how
well,
old he is.
he told his mom he wanted to send Steve a poop picture. And oh my God. I don't know how that little boy pooped that out. That looked like a fucking cow patty.
Oh God.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Look, Gabriel, buddy, you're winning, buddy. Best poop this year.
Way to go, Gabriel. Yeah. Yeah. So I had a solid one though, Steve. So you
That's
know. But I feel like my colon's all bruised or something. Or my rectum, one of them's bruised.
yeah.
I don't know how quick that is to how long that takes to heal up, but whew, it'll be nice when it heals up. Well, I've been drinking so much water, you know, ever since this dehydration thing. I have been drinking so much water that even my wife has commented on. Because my wife usually complains when I don't flush. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But then she goes in bed. She goes, wow, your pee is looking a lot more normal. I go, what? She goes, your pee is looking normal. I'm like, she goes, it's just, it doesn't look like a rusty tint anymore. You know what I mean? I go, okay. She goes, it's very light yellow. And I go, oh. And I'm like, well, I've been drinking a lot of water. So, yeah. So, you know, I've been drinking so much water. I'm not dehydrated anymore. And the pee's coming out a nice yellow color, you know.
Cool.
I just thought I'd let everybody know that even when you think you're getting enough water, you're probably not.
I drink at least a gallon, 2 gallons a day.
Dude, they got this Brita pitcher of water, okay?
Mhm.
And it's filled up and sitting, you know, on the table next to my recliner. And so I constantly fill up. I'm just constantly filling from this pitcher into my glass and nonstop drinking. And I'm feeling so much better since doing this. So yeah.
I do have a little bit of COVID news here.
Uh-oh.
Chicago's going to start requiring proof of COVID-19 vaccinations starting Monday today. That includes restaurants, bars, gyms, and other indoor venues like sports events, arenas. All Illinois Secretary of State's offices are closed, including driver services, until January 18th.
Yeah, this Omicron's crazy, man.
Governor J.B. Pritzker is also urging Illinois hospitals to delay elective surgeries and non-emergency procedures to keep beds open in anticipation of a new wave of COVID-19 patients.
It's because for a lot of dirty people getting that COVID. A lot of dirty.
Well, that's
COVID.
all. Yeah, Steve started it.
Yeah. Saying a lot of dirty people.
Yeah.
Passing that COVID around. Way to go, COVID, Christina. Is Christina the only one in the chat room who has COVID, or is anybody else?
I think she is.
Dude, I gotta tell you, my daughter says she can't taste anything.
Uh-oh.
It's not good, dude.
She can't taste anything. And I'm like, oh shit. But she went and got a COVID test and but she took the test and they said they sent back a result in the next like so many hours. And then they said that she'll have to wait for later this week to get the full, result. I don't know how that works, but God, yeah. So,
Well, it's probably a good thing that COVID doesn't affect your poop.
but here's the thing: my daughter hasn't gone anywhere.
Dude, she never does.
She hasn't gone anywhere, except she went to a doctor's appointment, and then she went to a Target or something. I don't know. She was all masked up, but that's like the only places that she's gone.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. Yeah. But I'm fine. I don't have any symptoms. Thank God.
Me either.
Well, at least
I'm
she
even-
wasn't over there helping Steve.
Dude, I'm-
You'd know
I'm
she
even
had
af-
COVID then.
I mean, I'm even afraid to go work out. I'm even afraid to go work out.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm debating on when to go today,
Uh-huh.
and I've decided it's not. If I go, it's not going to be till this afternoon. But I'm serious. I am. I'm debating if I go at all.
Yeah.
Because I
Find the
get
slowest
the
time.
booster. I get the booster Wednesday. Okay. And it says 24 hours after you get the booster, then you're pretty good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm thinking of waiting until after Wednesday. Until Thursday. Is that crazy? But
No, it's smart.
I'm telling you, because I keep seeing pictures of people who died from COVID.
Right.
A lot of them look like me. A lot of them look fat like me,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I think Fit Club is safe, but I'll be honest, I'm very leery of these I refuse to get vaccinated people that are running around out there, you know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
I'm not saying that my gym's filled with those people, I don't know, but
Well, you've ran
Yeah,
into enough of them there, though.
yeah, I just
And it only takes one.
yeah, so I think I'm going to wait till Thursday to go back out until after I get the booster. And then I'm going to triple mask just to get the booster,
Yep.
Oh, well.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's crazy. You look at the numbers of people that are getting it. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's skyrocketing quickly. And that makes me nervous because we've gotten so far getting through this pandemic. And now I'm like, well, what's going to happen? I mean, is it going to start shutting everything down again? Are we going to be back in lockdown? Because
Yep.
like my girlfriend is a bartender. That's how she makes her living. And they shut the bars down. She has no income.
I read an article over, I got it off of, where was it? Was it from Drudger? It was, I was looking online somewhere and I saw an article and it talked about people who knew the amount of people who knew they were COVID likely and still went to their Christmas celebrations. It's astounding.
Oh my God.
They were like, well, I could have it, but they said, oh, I'm not missing Christmas. And so this Christmas turned out to be some super spreader event. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah. So that's what, that's when people really started pushing it around is at Christmas. So if you look at the numbers like now, it does sort of, it sort of shows that this happened, like
But
Young people would get it and they're doing fine and they're like, oh, but I don't want to miss my gifts. And they go to Christmas celebration, cough all over the family, and now everybody's getting it. Now the good news is, I guess, I mean, I don't know. What the hell do I know? But I guess Omicron is not as, if you're vaccinated, you're not going to die, right? The odds are very slim. But you could still get sick. But I guess even people who aren't vaccinated, it's just the unhealthy ones who are dying. You know what I mean? If any of that makes sense. So it's not like the Delta variant
Right.
or the Beta. The Beta was killed. The Beta killed 700,000 people. So it's like, and I'm not even pretending to know what's what or anything, but I am telling you that the people that I see dying, like there was some big anti-vax. I saw an article about some big anti-vax podcaster who just died from it. Yeah. And I clicked on the picture and I was like, oh, God damn, that guy's body is mine. He's a big fat guy. That guy was like me and Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
He was anti-vaccinated and died from it. I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to be, next in that lineup. Oh, well. So, yeah, which sucks. So I'm thinking now that I'm just going to wait until after I get my booster and then after I get my booster 24 hours later, I'll, go to the club again. That's what I'm thinking. But just for my sanity.
right.
Yeah. Because I'm very afraid of, I don't think it would be a mild symptom, for someone like me. So. But oh well, I'm staying away from everybody. Except for my wife. But then again, I'm like, oh, what if she gets it? Oh, shit. Oh, well. What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do?
Yep.
So the top of my New Year's resolution list is to not get COVID.
Stay away from everybody.
Yeah. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Oh, well. Christina goes, then you're effed.
I guess Christina's going to come see you.
Well, listen. All I know is I regularly wash my privates.
Wait a minute. I thought that COVID could not spread from that. No,
I'm just saying a lot of dirty people.
advertising.
Dirty people are getting it. So
Or
I try
people
to.
who-
I'm
or
trying
people
to stay clean.
Or people who are washing brownie batter underwear.
Well, I'm just saying. I keep my privates clean so I don't get COVID. I don't want to be COVID Ray. Ooh. So, and the other thing is I make decisions like, okay, I'm not going anywhere until, until after it 24 hours after that booster. I'm getting that booster Wednesday, and then 24 hours later, I'll feel a little better about, I'm just reading.
Good Lord, you had to start that one, didn't you?
I'm reading Christina's comments. Hey, I wash myself. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I don't want to be Rona Ray. Thank you, Adam. Yeah. I don't want to be Rona Ray. That's right. I want to be clean crotch. I would want to be clean. I would want to be clean crotch Christina, not COVID Christina. That's just me. That's how I am. But that's how I am. You know,
I don't know about you sometimes.
Steve, wouldn't you want to be clean crotch Steve and not
Shit stain Steve.
yeah.
Think about who you're talking to for a minute.
I'm just asking. Would you want to be shit stained dirty COVID Steve? No.
No.
Yeah.
Even though he is.
Yeah.
I don't have COVID.
It's because you don't go anywhere, right?
Exactly.
Except when you move.
Exactly.
Maybe the people that were previously in your new apartment had COVID and they left it there for you.
When I talked to Christina, I was texting with Christina over the weekend. She told me, she said she and her son Gabriel had a fever, but she said her husband and other son are doing fine. So I guess they haven't caught it. You know what I mean? Which is good because the whole fear was the whole house would get it. You know, with her.
Right.
So good for her. Yeah. I'm just reminding her to clean yourself. Clean yourself. We don't know how that COVID spreads, but
Exactly.
Make sure you clean yourself.
Clean yourself.
I know I don't know how people are catching it, but I have my suspicions. You'd like to be clean crotch Christina, not COVID Christina. That's all I'm saying.
Would you like a shock, Ray?
I'll tell you what sounds good though. Someone without COVID getting what's that thing that Christina got me?
Crepes?
The crepes, yeah.
Huh.
She got those strawberry crepes. Oh man.
Man, I can't believe it's only 40 degrees in Corpus Christi right now.
Is it that cold?
Yeah,
Holy
I've
shit.
got Kingsland, Corpus Christi, and Springfield on the computer so I can see what's kind of going on.
Yeah.
And I just looked down at the one that's got the Corpus Christi temperature on it. I'm like, holy crap.
Wow.
It's never that cold there.
Yeah. When I was in Corpus in the late 80s and 90, it did one of the winters, right around Christmas, it got down to like that. And it even had my buddy said that's as close to snow as we've ever gotten. You know what I mean? Like it was, you know, it was right around Christmas time. I remember they were like, oh my God, this is as close to snow as we're getting. And I looked at, and I remember looking and saying, oh shit, Illinois, that looks like a November morning in Illinois.
Right.
But where it's really not snow. But when you're in an area where there's never snow, like Corpus Christi, it just doesn't snow.
Right.
So 40 degrees, but
I think we were down there visiting in 87, and we went down to Corpus Christi and went down to the National Shoreline in North Padre, and that wasn't that cold. Matter of fact, I remember my brother and I wanting to go jump into the Gulf, and they're like, no, the water's too cold. Don't do it.
Well, being from Illinois, it probably would feel warm to you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. But when I lived there, it was usually 60 something, and
Yeah.
this time of year would be 60 something and breezy. So hearing it's 40 is really shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
And then you go a few hours north to where my grandpa's at. It's 27 in Kingsland,
Oh my
right
God.
outside of Austin.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen temperatures that low in years.
Steve, did you come up with your resolutions, your New Year's resolutions
Yeah.
for 2022? I said on Saturday's subscriber show.
I sent it to you.
All right, let's see what he sent me. You ready to hear Steve's resolutions?
Oh boy.
No.
He sent me his resolutions.
How many more shit stains is Steve going to create? And that's his resolution.
Mm-mm. No more shit stains. Oh, I forgot
He
to
said-
put that on there too.
He
Tell
said,
that to your shower chair.
He
I'm
said
gonna
these
try to put-
are. He said, "Here's New Year's resolutions for Shit Stain Steve.
Poor shit stains, Steve.
New Year's resolution is to become. I'm going to make an effort to become healthier. Steve's going to make an effort to become healthier. All right.
As compared to what?
I guess than what he is right now.
Exactly.
He's going to try to eat less fried chicken. Oh, congratulations, Steve.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, he said he's going to eat less fried chicken, TJ. Less fried chicken.
Yeah, he's still sitting here drooling over the thought.
It does sound good.
Yeah, after I read the resolution, then he goes, "Oh shit, I wish I wouldn't have resolved that. Wish I'd have made a different resolution." He wants to become a better broadcaster.
Oh, that'll take a while.
He resolves to become a better broadcaster.
That's going to take a while.
That's what he says. That's his resolution.
Does that mean that we've got to start buying him everything to set up a professional style studio when he gets to
When he moves over to Williamsville, right?
Yep.
When he moves, we can set him up. We can get him. Listen, I've got here.
You got that extra laptop, right? Oh, there
I
you
got
go.
a laptop. I got a laptop.
Here you go. Here's my. This is the spare mic in my studio. Little mic stand and microphone.
Right.
This is when guests come over. This is the mic they use, and I started thinking, I don't want any guests over. You know what I mean? I don't want guests over here bothering me. So I should probably just give this away, right, TJ? I mean,
You never know who's going to show up, though. I mean, what if you got?
I don't need anyone being.
What if the Phantom Shitter makes a reappearance? You might need it for
Exactly.
that.
Well, now the Phantom Shitter is too good for us here. He's up in Chicago, so
I mean, look, I've got 2 extra ones. Okay.
yeah,
Like they're on a good boom stand.
yeah.
They're shock mounted. You know,
Yeah, that's a good.
do
That looks
something
good.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because he's gonna bump it all the time.
Right.
Yeah, maybe
And
that.
see, I
would
could
be-
get another setup like that, and it'd be cheap.
Yeah.
How cheap?
Cheap enough that I'd be willing to go ahead and pay for it so we wouldn't hear you bumping, and then you could have a filter to keep from hearing all your coughing and you're clearing your throat.
Yeah. Would it block his throat clearing? His throat clearing makes me sick. I gotta tell you,
I
it
haven't
would
cleared my
help.
throat.
it just disgusts me when he does that. Ugh, disgusting.
I mean, Fat 420's got a blue mic. That works out really well too. And it's $25 at Walmart, and it's already got the boom stand and all the filters and everything.
See that?
Yeah.
I gotta get my laptop worked on, but
Oh,
it
boy.
just needs updated.
Oh Lord.
No, it just needs updated. It's old.
It might not update.
Well, why wouldn't
depending on
it?
how old it is.
Oh boy, here he
Well, it's
goes.
not. I'm not like 20 years old, maybe 10 years old.
Yeah, I just told the story of my iPad.
Right.
I just told the story of my iPad, which won't update anymore. So it's not worthless because none of the apps I have, work on it. I can't even watch freaking Peacock on it. I mean, what a waste. What a waste. So anyway, Steve wants to become better broadcaster. It says, I want to be a better broadcaster, no podcast.
I did.
I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that means. He says, "Yeah, I want to become better broadcaster, no podcaster or no podcast."
Huh. I must have typed that wrong.
Are you now saying that you're too good for podcasting?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yes,
No.
you're too good to do podcast. Are you only doing on-air radio?
Yet the two
No.
people who have done on-air radio that are on the show right now are like, screw that. I'm happy doing podcasts.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be on the radio again. I'm done. I'm done. Done.
The only thing
Yep.
I could see myself wanting to do would be like a weekend shift at YMG or something.
No, not me.
That'd be like,
No,
that's it.
no,
Go in, voice track it, and leave.
no. He says, I resolved to watch a little less porn. Oh, just a little less porn.
As compared to what?
As compared to
Every
what
day?
he's watching now. I guess to what he's watching now. How much porn are you watching?
Daily.
Oh,
Daily.
why are you watching so much porn?
Something to do.
I'm telling you, just. I mean,
You must have stock in Jergens.
No.
there's no.
Wait. So you're
You-
whacking it dry?
No.
You're watching porn every single day. That's a little. Am I wrong? It seems like a little much.
That sounds like he's got carpal tunnel.
Well, obviously, you must be feeling the same if you're resolving to watch less. So at
I'm
least you
having some
understand it's a
issues.
problem. At least you understand it's a problem. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you watching porn when Christina's at your house?
No.
No, he just has her take off her pants when she cleans. And then give herself a wedgie so it looks like she has a thumb.
Oh, God, Ray.
Hey, Christina, could you give yourself a wedgie?
Oh, this is where I really miss Doran.
I'm just saying.
Now I've got to be the voice of reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So he resolves to watch a little less. What do you mean by a little less, Steve?
That is a good question.
I'm going to cut it back to this 3 times a week.
Oh, so you're going to try to cut back to
Yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Or maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That way I keep my weekends booked.
Yeah. Be plenty of porn on the weekend. What you're saying. But
Well,
yet, you're going to try to lessen the amount of porn on like Monday,
yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I can't catch COVID from porn.
Yeah. Okay. Good Lord,
Ugh,
Steve.
boy.
God, dude, really?
That was wet.
I resolve to become more social.
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
He wants to become more social.
Yeah.
That's a little
Oh.
scary considering how close he's going to be to the school when he's in Williamsville.
Yeah. He wants to become more social.
And I didn't say with what age group I wanted to become social with.
What age group do you want to become social with?
From, I don't know, 6 to 60.
Oh,
Ew.
I don't want any sick. You want a friend that's 6 years?
Ew.
So you're going to try to make friends with people who are 6 to 60. That's just, you're going to get arrested.
God.
You don't want to become friends with a 6-year-old. That's what's
Why?
wrong with you. Because it's weird.
How's it
You're
weird?
50. You're 50, what? 56-year-old man. What do you want to become friends with a 6-year-old for?
To be friends?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm going to put a stop to that. And no 20-year-old wants to be your friend. In fact, you should cap that at like 35. You should want to become a friends with anyone between the ages of 35
To
and
death.
85.
75.
75.
Yes. I'm just trying to help you out there. You don't want to be friends with. There's no reason to be friends with a 6-year-old. What is wrong? Do you know how creepy? Do you know how creepy that sounded? What is wrong with you? You don't become friends with a
God.
6-year-old. You're just begging for the police to put you in jail. Am I wrong? You don't become
No, you're not wrong.
How is it wrong?
It's wrong.
Oh
You
my
don't. There's
God.
there's nothing. You don't have anything in common with a 6-year-old.
I pooped
All
my
right.
pants.
Okay, you don't have anything in common with a 6-year-old. There's no reason for you to be friends with them.
What are you gonna do? Oh, hey, little kid. Hey, thanks for coming over. Here's some candy.
I have no desire to be friends with any children. And you shouldn't either. Good Lord. You're going to be, yeah, that's going to get you on a list.
Tyler.
Like Tyler said, he was at the store buying something and the cashier heard it and said, that guy needs to be put on the offender list. Yes, you can't make a
Absolutely.
resolution to be friends with a 6-year-old.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you? No, it's too young, Steve. It's
Okay.
too young. Like,
My
and
youngest is
by the way, I got to tell you something. My therapist last week said there's nothing wrong with how I do it. As we talked about my friends, TJ, you know, like I have a very limited friends list.
right.
It's very tiny. And I was talking to therapist and even and I brought up the fact that I have a very limited amount of friends. I don't trust anyone and blah, blah, blah. And they said, that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that.
People should have to earn your trust.
There's nothing wrong with the amount of friends I have. So number one, I'm not resolving to make more friends. I certainly would not resolve to make more friends between the ages of 6 and 60. Oh my God. I don't want to be friends with anyone. I don't want to be friends with anyone underneath,
I'm concerned about something just based on all of that.
What is it?
When did I become the voice of reason for this show?
Well, I was just asking you because
Oh God, that's horrible.
I was just asking because number one, I know you've gone through a lot of therapy, and I know that
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just pointing out something that
Oh no, I was just
I know
talking about-
Steve should have therapy, but he has not had therapy. He should.
Oh, Steve should have a lot of therapy.
Yeah. So
It
that I
should
was just
start with
trying to
it should start with
make sure that, I was
Steve's
talking
therapy
to
should start with electroshock.
yeah.
Mm.
So that was my, that's why I asked you. If I was asking you about getting off on bowel movement pictures, I would have asked Steve.
Right.
I was just trying to go for who had the reference. Steve also resolves. I also resolve to try to enjoy life instead of just existing. What the hell does that mean?
Oh no.
I don't know. Sounded good.
Just enjoy life instead of just existing. I'm not even sure what you're getting at. So are you saying you don't enjoy life now?
No.
Mm.
You don't?
Well, there are days.
Mm.
There are days.
Oh boy.
There are days when you don't enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you don't tell all your 6-year-old friends about it.
Ugh.
They'd just be horrible.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Where's that rock at again?
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Steve also sent me a picture on Facebook of some people selling a van with a scooter and a lift and all kinds
I
of
thought it
crap.
was a hell of a good idea. I thought it was a hell of a good deal. If you had money,
Which I don't.
I don't either. So I'd buy it.
Do you want more of these resolutions or should I move on to someone else?
Let's move on to someone else because I'm getting disturbed.
Yeah, these resolutions are. He wants to be friends with 6-year-olds.
Right.
I mean, for heaven's sakes.
He wants to receive more poop pictures.
Oh,
Nothing in there resolving to be cleaner.
Yeah. Here's what should have been. I resolved to wash my crotch more often. I bet that crotch is dirty. Oh God. Oh, I can't even imagine. You
Why
need a
would
brush.
no,
You need to take a
no,
brush to those
no.
balls.
I do.
God, no, I don't even want that image in my mind. No.
Remember his shower chair? His
Yeah.
shower chair. It's bad shit stain. A chair that regularly has water hit it.
Has got a turd stain right down
He's
the
got
middle.
shit stains on it. That's all I want to point out.
I cleaned it this weekend. I bleached it.
Up next is you shouldn't have to bleach it, was my point.
No.
Up next is Tier 5 Becky from our subscriber, Tier 5 Becky, who says, Ray, my New Year's resolutions, number 1, I'm going to take more time to spend with family. That's nice. That's good, Becky. You should take more time to spend with family. I resolved to be more organized. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know. She says, I resolved to have more wine slushy. Wait a minute. To have more wine slushy parties with friends. Well, that just.
No.
Wine slushy parties.
No.
I've never heard of those. Are those crazy wine slushy parties?
I'm sure they can get that way.
That sounds like a bunch of women drinking wine. And I saw a thing on Reddit about some guy, some young guy went to some wine. I don't know if it was a wine slushy party or what, but some young guy went to like a bunch of older women were having one of those wine gatherings, you know?
Uh-oh.
And some guy went to the party and dropped his pants.
Was his name Steve?
No, he was a young guy.
Oh.
It was in the Reddit, like porn stories.
It sounds like something Steve would do.
Yeah. So the guy goes in and drops his pants, and all these, women that were having their wine party, they all start commenting about how physically fit he was and how beautiful his boner looked.
Steve,
Oh.
stop.
Oh, you have a beautiful boner. You have a beautiful boner.
Stop, Steve.
And one of the women goes, Oh, I just drank some wine. Would you mind if I kissed it?
No, Steve.
And then it went from one woman kissing it to another one said, "Oh, I want to lick it." And then all of a sudden, all of the women at the wine party were taking turns filleting the gentleman.
No, Steve.
So, but the guy was like in his 20s and physically fit.
Steve's got that look on his face like he wants to do this now.
So
He's
I
got
don't
an
know
idea.
I don't know if this is what she's talking about with these slushy parties or what, but way to go, Becky. Sounds like a good time. She's resolving to go to she's resolving to go to more of those. Well, sounds like it. Yeah, way to go. Way to go. Way to go, Becky. All right, tier 5 Christina says, my New Year's resolution is to quit smoking.
Ooh.
Well,
that's a difficult one.
Well, you got COVID now. I hope you're not smoking during COVID. Right? If you got COVID and you're still smoking, you know, if you're smoking during COVID, then I got news for you. You're not going to quit. If you couldn't stop yourself from smoking while you had COVID, then you're not going to be able to stop smoking, you know. I would think that, you know, I got to be honest, I hate being around the smoke. I went to that party at Christina and Chad's. Oh my God. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. You were at that party.
Yeah.
All the cigarette smoke at that party. Oh my God. My wheelchair still smells like it. It still smells like a cigarette. A lot of the smoking going on there.
You know, I'm already giving up one. Back off of me.
So she resolved to stop smoking cigarettes. All right. Well, that's good. Here's tier 5 Tyler.
He resolves to get bukkake pics?
No.
Oh.
Tier 5 Tyler. No, there's no mention of bukkake in his resolutions. My top resolution is I resolve to keep sending poop pics to Steve. So that's his first resolution. His first resolution is to send more poop pics to you, Steve.
Great. Can't wait.
He also resolves to keep hating Fat 420 with a burning passion. So he hates Fat 420 with a burning passion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
He
I would say
resolves
so.
to do that. Way to go, Tyler. That's a nice, those are nice resolutions.
It's a nice resolution to keep hating Fat 420.
Well, I'm just passing along his I don't know, you know, I'm not going to judge his resolutions, but
I will. That's a bad resolution.
All right. Tier 5, let me see what I'm trying to find the rest of the ones I have. Dan says, tier 5 Dan says, he resolves to give up beer lose weight, be a better husband, and to make 2022 his bitch. Now I gotta tell you, those are some pretty good resolutions right there. We should all resolve to make 2022 our bitch. I mean, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Dan's gonna give up beer. God damn. Somebody better tell Budweiser.
I know, right?
Their stock might lose some points.
I better move my Budweiser stock into something else.
They're already hurting. They're already hurting from other people giving up, from what I hear.
I wasn't drinking beer.
Uh,
I already moved my Crown Royal stock.
yeah. There definitely is a lot of less alcohol being shipped around with some people who have stopped drinking. All right, Brent, you want to hear Brent's resolutions?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
His New Year's resolution is to continue giving members of Ray Lotto's Morning Disaster as much trouble as he possibly can, with the exception of the goddamn Central Illinois treasure shit-stained Steve,
Yeah.
because he makes the whole show.
Yeah.
How did I guess?
Other than that, I resolve to change nothing. After all, you don't mess with perfection. Thank you, Dan. Those fine New Year's resolutions. Very disturbing. Here's Karen. Tier 5 Karen says, I normally don't make resolutions because I know I won't stick to them. But since you asked, here's mine. I resolve to try to be healthier one day at a time. I'm not going to say I will lose 50 pounds, because when I fail, it just makes me feel like shit. I got to tell you, I lost 60 pounds. I lost over 60 pounds in 21.
Yeah, you did real good.
Yeah, it can happen. You can do it. You literally can do it. You can do it. Karen says, so what I will do is try my best to eat better. I resolve to exercise more and take time to de-stress. One thing I really need to do is get off the regular Mountain Dew. Good for you. I got to tell you, getting yourself off of that soda, that's the worst. That's the worst shit. There's so much sugar in it. I'm telling you. I even felt better when I got off the diet. You'll feel so much better when you get off of the soda. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She says, I used to have a couple a day. Now I'm down to one or less a day. My goal is to give it up completely. Way to go, Karen. And you hit it right on the head when you said find time to de-stress. I think that's why I do the show. I was talking with my therapist the other day, and I was talking about de-stressing. And you want to know what I said was my de-stressor?
The show.
Yeah, this show. This show. Fat420 says, I've been soda and energy drink free for 5 years. Well, he still looks like shit. Don't use that as a don't use that as an example. Yeah. DC says, I resolved to buy Ray's PS5 when he comes to me for help to pay for his crippling gambling addiction. How dare you? I'll say that PS5 now, DC.
Like hell you will.
You show up with enough money, it's yours, brother. You show up with enough money, you just, you can walk
Like
with it.
hell you will.
You come on over and pay me that money. I'll grab that old PS4 out of wherever the hell I put it and slip it back in the living room. Yeah.
Do you know what it took for Jason and I to get that thing?
I mean, I could at least get a couple hundred out of it.
Don't you fucking dare.
PS5 available for 150 for 150.
I will come over there at 6 a.m. and start that motorcycle.
DC, if you can come up with $100, it's yours.
I'll be there at 5 a.m. to start that motorcycle.
Oh, shit. Yep. I'll sell to you now. Now I'm playing NBA 2K22. And I, by the way, I still haven't figured out how to shoot right. So I lose every game. I lose every game. I'm trying to get better at it, And then last night I started looking for wrestling games,
Uh-huh.
I started looking for wrestling games and I couldn't find any, Has anybody ever played any of the WWE? Are those games any good? I have no idea how you play them.
I'm sure Jason has.
Yeah. I mean, oh, you're right. I should ask Jason. Jason would know. Yeah. He would know. Because I can't figure out how to play. I don't have any, but
No deal, Brent. I don't do autographs.
Yeah.
I do.
Ugh.
Oh, Christina says you could sell them for $800. Oh, 800. I'll sell that. I'll put mine up for 800. Then I could buy that fucking van that Steve was
There you go.
that piece of shit wheelchair van that Steve was showing me.
Comes with a scooter though too.
Oh, here we go. Oh boy.
How dare you?
Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe that's the key. Or I guess I could just learn how to shoot properly on the NBA 2K22 game that I have.
How dare you?
Because it just, every time I shoot, it just never goes in.
Maybe you're not close enough.
I don't know. I'm sure I got to do something. I get so frustrated. I play a video game, and if it doesn't automatically go my way, I just want to shut it off.
It took you a little bit to get used to PS4, so just relax.
I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I'm already good at my my MLB The Show game.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Keep the PS5.
Yeah.
Sell
course, yeah.
Steve.
I should sell a PS4.
There you go.
My daughter's using it.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. Shit. I'll sell it right out from under her.
Oh, whatever you do, please don't start autographing your underwear and selling it.
Yeah.
I already have.
Unbelievable.
I've made more money off the underwear than I did on those t-shirts.
Well, who do you think wants to wear a t-shirt saying shit stained Steve?
I don't.
I mean, that's just troubling. By the way, I think I really loved Karen's resolutions seem to be the most, those seem to make the most sense. They're the best resolutions so far. Let me see who else sent resolutions. I'm checking my email. Didn't I tell people to send it to my Facebook email?
I thought you did. I didn't get a chance, but I do have them.
Oh, you have your resolutions?
I do.
It's not watch less porn, is it?
No, there's no watch less porn on mine.
All right. Thank God.
My God.
So what is your resolutions?
To continue on the slowing up on drinking.
Good.
And continue to work on myself so I can continue to be a better person.
That's actually kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Boring, but nice. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long road.
Good for you, TJ.
I also resolved to not try to trade Steve to WMAY for Subway sandwiches.
Oh. By the way, I got a message from Cindy.
Oh, you did?
Who was talking about the best of show of Best of 21.
Yes, I know. It was overmodulated. Before you even go there, I know. I know.
I was not going to read about how overmodulated the show was.
It was overmodulated.
Overmodulation.
I told you. I moved the room around. I'm still dialing everything back in.
I don't need to publicly have a conversation about your modulation. I knew you knew. I knew that you knew it was overmodulated. That's why I made it a joke in our chat room. And I use it as an example when explaining things to Steve. I use your overmodulation as an example. I'm not bitching at you about it. I know that my bitching, you're not going to feel any worse if I bitch about it. No, you are. I know you already feel bad about it.
But, there is a positive that now that I think I've got it pretty well sorted out, when I start digitizing the tapes, they will not be overmodulated.
No, here's what she says. She says, you guys should talk about when Steve became shit-stained Steve. Yeah, because he was just Steve. It was when he joined the show and I named him shit-stained Steve.
Well, no, it was Creeper Steve.
Yeah, but I know, but she's saying when we named him shit-stained Steve should have been a best of bit. But yeah, you're right. That was a specific episode where it was during when Steve first joined the show. Okay. When Steve first joined the show, I was just talking to him. I mean, it's one of the reasons that I let him join. Because he was just a listener. He was just listener, Steve.
Right.
And I put him on, and literally he admits to creeping on girls at Milliken. And then like the next day, I'm talking about, I forgot how I bring it up. And he admits to having all these skid marks. And that's when I said, "What, you got shit stains in your pants?" And then he goes, "Well, sure I do." Like he openly answers and admits to having.
Doesn't everybody?
And that's when we named him Shit Stain Steve.
Now,
because he just openly admitted to it.
I could find that and produce it, but I've got a question. Right about. Was that a subscriber show or was that a free show?
I think it was. Those are on free shows, right, Steve?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. There was I put Steve on. I mean, I knew he was on the show listening.
Every day.
And yeah, he was on there listening and always talking with people in the chat room and he was always revealing stuff. And I said, this guy would be great if he's got a good voice. You know what I mean? And then I sent him a video link to the show one day, and he jumped on with us.
Right.
That's when I decided to put him on because he wouldn't hold anything back. He revealed everything, and I'm like, oh my God, it's been since Jimmy that I was with someone that was like this. It was because he reminded me of Jim. That's why I put Steve on. And Steve has been on every show since that first episode.
One.
Well, I don't even want to do the show if Steve's not here. I'm serious. If Steve's not here, I'm not doing the show.
I thought I was supposed to be honest about everything, so I just been.
Yeah, that's how you are. Yes.
Very open about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fucking.
We know.
You only live once, baby.
Yeah. So I just, that's how Steve, but you're right. Cindy's right. There was an episode early, very early in the show where Steve admitted he had shit stain. That's how we called him Shit Stain Steve. That's how it came about. So there was everything that Steve's been accused of was because he admitted to it.
I admit to it. Exactly.
Yeah. That's why that's why I love Steve.
Yeah, none of us are made up. I'm still looking for a picture of my cousin too from that prom.
Oh my God.
Steve's good looking cousin.
Yeah, I got an album over there. I looked through it.
Yeah.
I did take her to prom. I did. Yeah.
A good looking cousin got taken to the prom. Way to go, Steve.
Baby.
Way to get that.
Oh.
Way to get that good looking cousin. Yeah. Way to go.
There is something fundamentally wrong with you.
Fundamentally.
Way to go, Steve. Yeah.
There are a lot of things wrong with me.
Yeah. Show that cousin. Bet she likes a doggy. I bet that cousin likes a doggy. So she's not looking. So that way she's not looking at you and knowing you're related.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
She wants to keep that relationship solo.
Oh,
quiet.
God.
Those people don't need to know about it. And she doesn't want to be reminded by looking at me in the mouth. So we only do it doggy. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how she likes it. Yeah. Just getting her warmed up. Just getting her warmed up for when she starts sleeping with people that aren't family. Yeah.
God, that is disturbing. Why?
Good looking cousin. Yeah.
Baby.
Oh no.
I thought Dan was gonna write a song about Steve.
I think it's coming.
Oh, is it still coming? Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan was gonna write a Steve song like about dating his cousin. Absolutely.
Oh my God. Ew.
Keep the lights off and only do it doggy. Right, Steve?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw up.
Don't want her being reminded that she's related to me.
Yeah.
And keep it quiet so our mamas don't find out. Yeah. 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 You know where I like my fingers when my cousin's around?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How much more foul is this gonna get?
Yeah.
I thought all of us grew up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to grow up.
Well, obviously, you want friends that are 6 years old.
Helps keep me young.
2 at a time.
Oh,
2 fingers at a time. We're trying to get 3 next week.
Huh.
Yeah.
no. Oh, God.
We got the best family reunions. Steve knows, right, Steve? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Hey, cuz, let me make sure you taste good for the reunion.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me sample a little bit of you before I sample the coleslaw. Want to make sure this reunion. Want to make sure this reunion's gonna be good. I'll sample some cousin,
Ugh.
then some potato salad, a little more cousin, yeah,
Mm,
coleslaw.
mm, mm.
Then I gotta sample my cousin's anus. Then I'll sample some spare ribs. Yeah. My family has the best. We got the best family reunions. Yeah. Well, Steve's got to get a picture of that cousin for us.
I'll get it. I have to look at my phone. Problem.
But you said you haven't talked to the cousin you dated. You haven't talked to her for a long time, huh?
No, I haven't talked to her for a long time.
Shit. Ugh. Oh my God, excuse me. It's a good one. I saw Steve arch his back and I heard a fart there. I heard that fart that time. Good Lord. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, well. Good family reunions. Steve was growing up.
They always were fun.
Yeah. You can't look at the pictures too close. See, Steve's hands are down somebody else's pants. His cousins, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I seriously walk away long enough to go get my medication. I come back, it's still going on.
2-finger Tessie. Steve's cousin was 2-finger Tessie. Yeah. Give her a shocker. Yeah. You know where them 2 fingers go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you got one. Then you got one going in the butt crevice. Yeah. Shock it up, baby. Yeah. Yes, good times. Yeah. That's why Steve liked those family reunions. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It ain't right.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good God.
That's how Steve likes it. Yeah.
Terrible.
Sometimes you reverse it.
Uh-huh.
Or do the or use both hands.
Huh.
Yeah. And then
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Oh, there's plenty wrong with you.
Steve's in a fisting. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's what he taught his cousin. So she could take care of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Oh, my God.
Well, she had small hands.
She did. She
Yeah.
did. That's fine.
So her fist wasn't that big. You know?
Oh.
Right.
I mean, Steve had to get a little something out of it, you know. Yeah.
God, I cannot believe you.
There's nothing wrong with someone wanting some pleasure.
No, there's not.
Yeah. What's wrong with Steve getting a little bit of pleasure? Yeah.
From his cousin?
Who cares?
She had a little hand, so her fingers were too small. So
My bad.
he had her fist, he had her become Frida Fister. Yeah.
She wasn't a first cousin. She was a second cousin.
Yeah.
Still wrong.
Second fist. Yeah. Yeah. So she liked it.
It's quite rude.
That is horrible.
Best family reunions in the state. Steve's house. Frida Fister. She was a good time. Steve's favorite cousin.
Yep, she was my favorite cousin.
Oh, well. We should probably wrap it up. It's 9:40. Show is brought to you by our friends at Recontext. Recontext, let them take care of your vehicle. Do some car detailing and Recontext. Get your car detailed or coated with Tsunami from Recontext, or maybe let them buff out some kind of let them buff out some scratches or whatever you got in your car. Let them take care of it for you. It's Recontext. Call 670-1132. That's 670-1132. Recontext on the corner of 8th and Black. Let your car look better than when it was brand new. At Recontext, let them do your car today. And Just Beds, the Yawn Exterminators, over at Montvale Drive, 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. Get yourself a quality bed and get quality sleep. Get 8 hours of sleep a night. You'll feel so much better. You deserve it. You deserve it. Just Beds will give you the bed you need to give you the comfort you need. Go to Just Beds. And that's what you guys should do. Just Beds. In fact, right now, Just Beds, they also have pillows, by the way. If you need a good, comfortable pillow, they have them at Just Beds. So Just Beds with a Bemco mattress or a Sealy or any of these fine mattresses, it's better than this mail order crap. You don't buy a mail order mattress. Go to Just Beds and pick out a comfortable bed. Pick out a comfortable mattress and then let them deliver it to you. Here's how it works. They deliver it for you. They come by your house. They set up the bed. They take the old one and dispose of it properly. You do nothing. You do nothing. You do nothing except make the bed when they leave. That's all you have to do. My last several mattresses were last I haven't been several because we got the first one in the 90s, so my last few mattresses were from Just Beds, and yours should be as well. All right? In fact, if Steve runs into that cousin again, he might have to get a new Sealy to do some.
You betcha.
To do some Sealy sexual stylings. You might need a Just Beds visit if she comes back to town. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, we should probably wrap it up. We should wrap it up, gang. It's been a good show.
It's definitely been an odd one.
Well, it's been a good show, I think. Let's
Sorry, that was an emergency call from the girlfriend, and I had to take that.
oh boy.
No, this one's actually important.
Oh boy.
Too cold to watch the dogs today.
No, test came back positive. And she's blaming TJ.
No, this actually had to do with the dogs.
Oh boy. I thought for sure TJ ended up with something he shouldn't have. You know.
You would have loved it if I did.
Yeah. I'd love it if TJ got an STD or something.
No.
Fantastic. All right, let's
One
wrap it
person
up,
I
guys. We're back tomorrow with another free show. That wraps up today's edition of the Morning Disaster. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Stay COVID free.
We're like a knife through hot butter.
Wash your crotches,
Okay.
Yes, Steve.
I will.
or invite Steve to come over and wash them for you. Later, guys. Bye.
We're like a knife through hot butter.